What's up, YouTube? It is Monday, December 2nd. I'm headed to the gym. Today is usually my push day, but last Saturday I mentioned in my video when I was doing those 5x5s on bench, I started feeling a little discomfort in my my front delt, tie-in with my chest. It wasn't painful, I didn't feel like a crazy pain, but it was just bothering me. That following morning, Sunday, I started feeling it sore, just being tender. So I did something, I tweaked it somehow. Pretty weird because I felt really good that day, that session. And I felt really strong, and I warmed up like usual, did my mobility drills, my band drills, and nothing felt out of the ordinary. So anyways, still really sore today, and it's been 2-3 days. So today me and Tankster are gonna do a pull day instead of a push day, just to give my shoulder a little rest. So hopefully I don't feel any pain doing pull. Realistically I should take a couple days off just to let it recover, let it heal a little bit. But it's what I do. I just work through it, I work around it, and yeah, so pull day today. I'm gonna have some footage for you guys. See you guys in the gym. Another pull day for you guys. I really hope posting these videos of my workout footage motivates you guys, because it definitely motivates me watching other YouTubers or other people on their grind, training hard and just doing their thing. That's what motivates me. I've trained with many different people, friends, competitors at different levels, amateur and pro, and I've always longed for somebody stronger than me, somebody with more dedication, more drive, just more desire. And I looked for that to find motivation for me to go at it harder. But after the years of looking for that, it turns out that that's not what motivates me. What motivates me is to help others, to teach others, to help others get to their goal faster and easier than I did in my years of trial and error. And Tankster, he's I look at him as my little brother. His drive, his dedication is there. He reminds me of myself when I was younger, and that drives me, that motivates me to see him get better. Let me know what motivates you guys. Comment below, and yeah, I'm just curious, because every person is different. Everybody finds that fire in a different way, from a different source. But anyways, we started off with that crazy machine. Reminded me of a Harley Davidson, just riding something like that, and we were just sitting there laughing. Reason we started on that was the gym was packed as hell. There was nothing available. As today's Monday official or the chest day, even though we switched it up to pull, doing back, everything was taken. It was just ridiculous. So we started off with that machine, just changed it up, and it was the only thing available. And then we moved on to a vertical pull, lat pull down with the close grip. And then here, on the hammer strength machine, I've really been liking this machine. Really focusing on that time under tension on these higher rep days. Just pulling back, driving with the elbows and squeezing that back, and using that negative also. Yeah, so I have 3 plates on there. When I first started this reverse diet, or when I was in my cut, 2 plates was pretty heavy for me. I totally feel the difference. So my strength is coming. These 3 plates feel like the 2 plates when I was in a caloric deficit. Looking at my conditioning in these videos, I am really happy with this reverse diet and what I'm trying to achieve. And if you guys don't know, I've said it before, my goal is to maintain pretty good conditioning and my weight while climbing my calories back up. And again, my current macros are 375 carbs, 60 fat, 200 protein. Today I'm actually thinking about bumping up 25 grams. I've been sitting at about the same weight, 156s to 157, not climbing anything past that. Anytime I hit 157, the next day I'm back down to 156. So I'm thinking about climbing 25 grams of carbs today. We'll see where my weight's at. I haven't weighed myself. Alright, moving on to this lower back machine. It's real simple, real to the point, but you do want to focus on that contraction when you push back and engage your lower back, and then control the negative like anything else. Also, I feel like when you adjust the seat, where there's a little bit of bend in your knees and it's not straight, you kind of get better leverage, especially when you're putting the weight heavier than your body weight and you want to stay planted to the seat. We decided to do pull-ups for our last back movement. We pretty much did, I believe, 4 or 5 sets just to pretty much failure. We went to like an RP of like 9.5, meaning we had about half a rep in the tank, and then we took a couple minutes to recover, and then we went back at it again. I think the first set I did 14 or 15, and then like 12, and then 10, and then just tapered down. It was busy in there. As you can see, we're doing pull-ups on the TRX little playground versus doing it on like a pull-up bar. So, which is no big deal. No reason to cry. You know, some days it gets so busy, it's kind of cool to just be forced to change it up and just jump on things that aren't on your agenda. But majority of the time you want to try to stay with your main list and track your progress, so you're ensuring that you are incorporating that progressive overload. You're being able to track the weight you're doing. You're climbing your weight every week in each lift. Like I've said before, you know, PR is a PR. 2.5 pounds, 25 pounds, still a PR. Alright, so that's it for this workout. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next.